We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Chicago Bears. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Get up! 180! 53, Mike.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Flushed out, trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I'm coming. Hey, alert.
They run with David Montgomery, the third-round pick from Iowa State. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Too easy.
No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 49, check 49, check 49.
First carry for Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Yeah, baby.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Undercrunch. Blue. Red, up. 56 the Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for Redskins touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right after harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. Check 3.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
I know you feel that.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight.
Check 3. Alert.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And his throw here's incomplete. It was DeShazer Everett that time who got a hand in to break it up. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
On 3rd down, Davis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
On the punt for the Bears.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Watch the boot.
Tight dog.
Dog. He's checking. Crack.
They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Tight. Check 2. 6 guys.
On the ground, it's Geis. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Let's go now. 15 Lonnie.
Mike the 59.
Great stone. Bravo.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Go work.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Check 99. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Alert flare, alert flare.
Now Haskins on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Washington Redskins.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a run with Geis. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
It's easy work, and it's
One
coming
thing to keep
again.
in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
We own it.
They'll run with Geis. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey,
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Set, cut, hey, come on, oh. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's get that ball. Check 37. Check. Switch.
This is Geis, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
3rd down and 5.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Focus, defense, focus. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Bang. Short. Bang. And 58 is a mic.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Ball with a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Watch the flag! Watch the flag!
Hey, alert!
Mike 56! Mike 56!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
18. Yep.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
There you are.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And taken right at the 35. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
On the set. Mike, 59 is Mike. Check, 59. Right here.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock out, but a way to bring up 2nd down.
Guys, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
You can't block me.
Check nickel.
To the roll. West.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. After the interception, here's Trubisky. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. The 40, the 30, and he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. 56 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Okay, baby, I see you.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Still playing soccer.
Forced out to his left.
Y'all playing the wrong
and for the
football.
third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's second and 4.
We got double up, double up.
They go play action with Haskins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Watch that. Kill.
Kill.
Haskins will throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Onestopway to punt it away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20.
Come on, now.
And it's at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that can get you in big trouble.
Right there.
He can't hang.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 33-yard line.
Go.
On second down and 4, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. Third down here. The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Wise motion.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Go. Go.
On first down, this is Geis. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Match ball. Let it go.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And Reed with it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Check.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Here's Trubisky to throw. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role in why they are trailing right now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Landon Collins. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You know how we get focused at the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it. But it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Ready, 50. Mike's 59.
Here it comes, here it comes.
Ready.
On 3rd and 2, Haskins, and he finds McLaurin. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now the pick. Electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Okay, ready.
Check, 59, 59.
So we got man.
He's cracked. He's checking crack.
Check 43.
This is Thompson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Check safety, check safety.
Switch.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will make the lead now 26. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie up to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, 4 down.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crouch.
Tighten up.
Alert. Kill. Turn up.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check 56. I got you.
Peek the edge.
Alert. Blue. 56.
On
Right there.
3rd down,
56.
Trubisky. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. So good they had to name him twice, and he gets a sack. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's get this.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready? 59's Mike. You're out. Check 59. 22, Jet Bomber. 22, 31, Jet Bomber. Leo.
Check 13.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight.
Hopkins on for the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bears take over.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Watch the safety creep.
Red, talk.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Outside coming.
Miller on the catch over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Baby. Let's
that
go.
one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now Trubisky to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Here I come.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
You ain't doing nothing today.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Montez Sweat, and the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready, set, 9. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Please. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, baby!
Woo! 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 2, Haskins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep playing it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Come on, set. 70 ending. 58's the mic. Here we go, here we go.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Mike. I got one.
The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee.
Ready?
Boys,
91.
58's Mike. Here we go.
Ready.
They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. And you know they enjoyed taking that knee because they're now going to be 1-2 instead of 0-3. And psychologically, that's a big difference early in the season.
It certainly is. It's a big barrier breaker because you get to 0-3, you're not thinking playoffs. At 1-2, you still believe that you're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah, you feel you got some hope on your side. 0-3, things start to look pretty bleak. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game ball,